Man of Reddit, what do women do that they think is okay, but is actually creepy? Wife bragged to friends about our sex life. We live in a small town and now it feels like everywhere I go, I'm being giggled and smiled at. It's really violating. Time to tell your wife it's not okay. I'd be mortified. I had a girlfriend who would do that. I told her to stop, but she said it was all good things. I had her friends asking for more details and if I could give their boyfriend tips. I asked my girlfriend if she'd like it if I discussed with my friends about how her vulva looked, felt, and tasted. She said that was different than grass. Yeah, no, gotta love those double standards. My friend does this with our conversations and her boyfriends. I've mentioned a few times that I hate it. I'm not sure if she thinks I'm joking or just doesn't care, but it honestly really bugs me. That and taking pictures of us when we aren't expecting it so she can embarrass us later. It boils my blood, honestly. In my experience, women give much more detail about their sexual encounters than men. My girlfriend will get explicit information from her friend about her boyfriend, then pass it on to me. And I like the guy, and I feel as if I'm invading his privacy. I really don't need to know how he fucks or how big his is. It's creepy, and I hope she doesn't do the same to me. The fact that you know about this guy's anatomy is fucking creepy. So we were riding this jet ski, and he lets me drive, and the water gets choppy, and he's kind of grinding up against me, and I can feel him get like hard. And he starts kissing my neck. So we stop the jet ski away from the shore as the sun sets, and I like straddle him on his jet ski. And his is like pretty average, but at this angle for some reason it was hitting me in just the right spot. So I come like pretty quick, and then when he comes, his whole body like spasms, so it really rocks the jet ski and we almost fall off. Dude, we f***ed on a jet ski. This just reminds me of that one episode of Friends, and then I kissed her. Tongue? Yeah, cool. I think I've had two female friends, one former, who did similar things like this. The one I'm still friends with, I remember at one point we'd discuss our sex life. Pretty sure she started it and eventually she got a bit too descriptive. The other one, we had only been friends for maybe a month at the time. During a late night Skype call, she said something along the lines of, "Hey, could you just keep talking and ignore me?" She proceeded to masturbate and I rambled out some bullshit and confusion. Unwanted physical contact. Was out to dinner with a bunch of friends. Coincidentally, they were all women. And the waitress was hitting on me, which involved obvious compliments, which I don't care about, and putting her hands all over my shoulders and upper chest. We all had a laugh about it after, but I was seriously weirded out by it, and were the genders reversed, I guarantee no one would have been laughing about it. Went out with a group of guys last weekend. There were 6 of us, and this random girl started hanging around us like a lost puppy and just wouldn't leave. She was attractive, but so obviously desperate for attention that no one of our group of guys really cared to give her any. This girl was just looking at anyone, betting her eyes and trying to hug everyone, but the guys were just pawning her off on each other. Not sure if this is pathetic more than creepy, but if a guy did the same thing, he'd be labeled with creepy, so yeah, she was creepy to me. I honestly thought she was a hooker or something, trying to sell services of some shit. The way she was approaching dudes, it's not f***ing normal. Probably trying to get free drinks. Going to pride events, gay bars, and groping the man, whether they like it or not. Like, f*** off, creep. Or just grabbing gay friends in general. Yes, Molly, I totally wanted you to grab my ass as a way to say hi while I was at the printer in the campus library. Yeah, I've seen this one go both ways. Gay guys grabbing straight women and vice versa. How about we just stick to touching ourselves and those that give us permission to touch them? It's pretty wild to me how much friggin' groping has been going on everywhere that I guess I was always too ugly to be part of. As a gay guy, women seem to think that it's okay to touch me in a general way, and sometimes even in a more inappropriate way. Lady, I don't know who you are. I don't care who you are. Sure, we had a nice brief conversation, but don't touch me. Don't wrap your hands around my leg so you can gawk at the sides of my legs. Don't squeeze my back. Or think that I want a hug despite never having met you before. I'm avoiding physical contact, not only to be respectful of your boundaries, but because I also have boundaries I don't want you to violate. Consent works both ways, always. Don't touch me. Pulling up the hem of your kilt to see if you're a true Scotsman. I was wearing a kilt in my indie movie, and 3 different actresses tried to peek under it to see if I was authentic. I told them, no, I'm doing fight scenes. If you want to see my just ask. And then they got mad at me. It's all fun and games until someone takes their out. That's just sexual harassment. A true Scotsman would deck her. Social media stalking is a little crazy, especially from stuff before I met you. You have to install this GPS tracking app on your phone so I know where you are anytime I want to check. There's a serious trust issue. Yes, it is annoying. I have a friend that whenever she starts dating a guy, just lists me off things about the dude like she's listing a resume. Never anything about the personality or sense of humor of what characteristics about them she enjoys. It's job, career, college, earnings, house. I had to tell her it was getting creepy because it just sounds like she's getting a checklist to impress people, not find a good person for her. I was dropping my kid off at my ex's place and her new boyfriend was there. She introduced him by saying, "This is Dan. He works at wherever it was and makes $116,000 a year." The poor guy looked deeply uncomfortable. Edit. That wasn't actually the first time she told me that. She texted me about it once before saying something like, "I really want you to meet Dan. He gets paid $116,000 at F*** Off Inc." Tickling and getting pissed when I don't like it. Girl, I don't like getting tickled. I really hate it. I don't care that it's some way to show affection. I don't want it, and for the sake, it's not my problem, and I don't have to man up and take it. What the hell? No means no. Maybe not creepy, but for sake, stop pulling on my beard and arm hair. Like that is seriously uncomfortable. And pulling out a beard hair stings like It's literally attached to my face. You are in my personal space, tugging my hair and causing me a little pain. Ladies, I don't care how fun it is. Please stop or I'll make fun of your eyebrows. Phew, this man is not playing around. If that doesn't work, he pulls the nuclear option and starts to honestly guess your weight. He wasn't willing to back off, not end his life prematurely. Of course, be worse. He could like another girl's photo. You're in trouble just by typing that. Not creepy, but when a woman sees a single dad with his kid and feels it's okay to tell them they're doing great. I get they may feel like they're being supportive or whatever, but the stigma behind guys not knowing how to raise a child is infuriating. I have 50-50 custody of my child, and she's raised brilliantly by both me and her mom. I can guarantee mom never gets random praises just for walking through a shop with our child though. It's not supportive, it's condescending as hell, and please stop. I have a widower friend who got a comment about the wife sending him to the shops. Basically, condescending good man stuff. He didn't say his wife was dead, just that she's an awful bitch. Teller didn't know what to say. That's goddamn hilarious. I'm definitely doing that in the future with my kid. Dead wife or not, I don't care. You know what you don't like men doing. You don't get to do that either. Just apply that to literally everything in life and you'll come out ahead.